Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah.
And then there's a he talks about it. You know, he talks about he had a draw with some Nicaraguan guy from Nicaragua.
Was it Rosendo Alvarez?
Rosendo,
It was Rosendo Alvarez, yeah.
Rosendo put him on the canvas for the first time, and he was, you know, he talks about that fight a lot. That he said that he drew that fight, but he would have preferred to lose it.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't focused for that fight. He was thinking about his friends because it was in Mexico City, the first one. And then the second one he won, but I mean, he was a technician of the ring. This guy, he came at you from every angle.
Ricardo Lopez, yeah.
Technique, he had power, he had footwork, he had everything. I mean,
He was the full package.
Full package was 105 pounds.
I would like to see him in his prime against like Roman Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Chocolatito?
Roman was good. Chocolatito.
That's my favorite fighter.
Very good.
That's my favorite fighter.
And now I think there's another good fight coming in a few months.
Talk about Bam Rodriguez versus Gallo Estrada?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I think Bam will take him, but Gallo is a technician of the ring too.
The thing with Gallo is just
He's too old now. He's old and he hasn't fought in.
That's more what it is. It's not so much the age; it's just the inactivity, you know. Because he's a counter puncher, so those counter punches they rely more on their timing.
I went to see Bam Rodriguez against Carlos Cuadras here.
That was here, yeah, it was here.
I went and I thought that Carlos Cuadras would take him. Nope. Nope.
And Bam took that fight on short notice.
I mean, but he creamed him. I mean,
Yeah.
And you know the bets on that fight, Carlos Cuadras and Bam.
The odds, like the odds.
Bam, yeah, the odds, the bets.
Yeah, what were the odds?
The Bam was favored to win the fight. And I'm like, how can this be possible? This guy's never fought a title fight.
Yeah.
Because it was for the vacant title, you know. And then Carlos Cuadras, he had fought Sorun Visay, he had fought Chocolate, he had fought Gallo, he had fought very good fighters. And he beat Sorun Visay. I'm like, nah, this guy's not gonna lose to Bam. And I bet on the other guy, and no. I mean, this guy just completely destroyed him. I mean, Bam he's very, very good fighter too.
He's very good. He's a
very good fighter. I think he's gonna kick Gallo's ass.
I mean, I hope not. I like Gallo. I'm kind of getting tired of seeing Bam beat up all the guys from that era, and like the only guy he's not gonna fight Chocolate. He's not gonna fight Roman Gonzalez because they have like the same promoter or something like that.
Yeah, well, and then Gallo's old. I think he would lose to Bam. Bam right now is unstoppable. And that weight class, I don't think there's nobody that can take him.
Yeah,
he went down to flyweight, and now he's coming back to super fly because there's nobody to fight.
I'd like to see him go up to 118, fight Junto Nakatani, the Japanese fighter.
Yeah.
Tall, southpaw.
And the one I hope wins is not going to happen. But the one Mexican I hope wins next is Pantera Nery, I guess. Naoya Inoue.
That's a good fight, man.
It's in Japan, but I don't think the Japanese is going to lose. It's very hard to win in Japan, but
It's extremely hard to win in Japan.
Very difficult. If you don't knock the guy out, you can't win.
They had a fight there recently. It was on the undercard. I don't know if you know Ken Shiro. Ken Shiro Taraji. Yeah, he's the 108-pound champion. But on the undercard of that card, they had a fight between this Ukrainian and a Japanese fighter, Artem Delakian and Seigo Yuri Akui from Japan. They fought for the WBA title. I thought the Ukrainian won, and they gave it to the Japanese guy.
Yeah, they always.
And then even when Ken Shiro fought, he fought a Venezuelan, Carlos Canizales. And I thought he barely won, but it could have won either way.
Yeah, but I mean, Japan is very, very hard to win. I mean, this guy Nery, he won twice in Japan. He beat
Yamanaka,
yeah. It kicked his ass too. I mean, one of my favorite Mexican fighters that, you know, he gave everything in the ring, and he wasn't much of a technician, but he had balls. Zaragoza.
Daniel Zaragoza, yeah, he beat up a bunch of Japanese fighters. He beat up because I actually went to Japan last May or April. Like around this time last year, I went to Japan, and I just remember like one of the gyms I went to when I was there for interviews. I actually interviewed I went to the gym of one of the guys he knocked out, which was this Japanese fighter named Kento Hatanaka. He was a WBC champion. And then so I remember like last year I was watching a lot of Daniel Zaragoza because every time I looked at it,
he was very good. I mean, he was a pleasure to watch. He had balls, man. He just put it all out.
Yeah.
Well, this guy at Naoya Inoue, the monster, his manager is the guy that Finito Lopez kicked his ass.
Hideki Ohashi, yep.
Yeah.
Then you really know your boxing. You really know your boxing because like I could talk to 100 boxing fans, they're not gonna know about that.
Hideyuki Ohashi.
Yeah. I went to that gym last year when I was out there. Ohashi boxing gym. Oh yeah.
He was very good.
Nah, he was. The thing with a lot of
very good, and then this guy came along, and
the thing with a lot of Japanese fighters is they obviously they're very well schooled and technical, but sometimes they're a little too technical, you know. So when they fight some of these Mexican fighters that throw punches from the floor
Right.
and just keep coming in over and over again, they get overwhelmed and they don't have the sparring out there in Japan to like simulate that, you know. So it can get difficult on them at times.
I hope Canelo loses to Munguia. It's not gonna happen, but I hope.
I have mixed feelings. I've never been the biggest Canelo fan.
I don't like him.
I've been honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. On YouTube, I have a reputation for being a Canelo hater. Like
I don't like humble people. You know, to be a fighter, you gotta be humble. You cannot be.
You say you don't like humble people?
No, I like humble.
Oh, you do? Okay, but
I like the humble. The people that talk shit, I don't like. Like Rolly talks too much shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I get where you're coming from. It depends, like, cause sometimes people who talk shit, if they're just entertaining, I enjoy it. Like
like Muhammad Ali,
like Rolly, Prince Nassim Hamed, like those guys, I enjoy.
They were good.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali was the best at talking shit.
But yeah, some guys they talk shit and it's not even like entertaining. You know, they just talk shit to talk shit. Like no.
I was probably 7 or 8 years old. I remember watching Ali fight against Leon Spinks.
Okay.
And beating him. You know, then I remember him lose to Larry Holmes.
Yeah.
I remember the fight.
It's not, but
that's like that dude Jake Paul trying to fight Tyson. Man, get out of here with that nonsense. Tyson wanted to run him down and knock him out. You know that?
That whole thing is a cash grab. They got like special rules and yeah.
Because if you hit Tyson gonna go at it.
I want my. I mean, I didn't really care. I really don't care about it because I think it's all a spectacle. But it'd be cool to see Mike knock him out. But
yeah, then it'd be cool to see him knock Mike out and just make it bigger next time. It's all staged.
Yeah, at that level, it feels that way.
But I don't think Mike Tyson gonna let him do that. Is it? You think so?
I hope not. That's gonna ruin everything. Like you did all that stuff when you were younger and had this big reputation to get knocked out by a Disney star.
Do you know any of these fighters?
Do I know any of them? I know a lot of fighters. Like personally?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of fighters. There was a fighter that was world champion a while ago. He used to train at the Mayweather gym. His name is Angelo. I don't know if you ever heard of him. But he's actually fighting tomorrow. I'm going to his fight tomorrow in Florida. And I know
Is he good?
He's really good. It's like 23-1.
So he's gonna be fighting for a title pretty soon.
Yeah, if he wins this fight tomorrow, he fights for the title next.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He fights for he's a featherweight. He's at 126. So
Okay.
he wins this fight.
Who the best heavyweight out there?
The best heavyweight?
Yeah.
Right now, I think Tyson Fury's the best heavyweight, but
We see that guy. He beat Tyson Fury, but they gave him
Ngannou?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Francis.
He was all fat and out of shape and didn't take him serious. I mean, the heavyweight division, it's a big question mark because, you know, Tyson's always up and down, right? Then you got that Ukrainian, Usyk, the one he's fighting.
Right.
And then you got Joshua, who's having like a resurgence now. Then
He trying to come back.
he's been knocking out who they've been putting in front of him, so we'll see what happens with him.
And that Josh, man, he done. He finished.
Yeah.
What's that guy that fought Fury knocked him out. Then he was talking about
Deontay Wilder?
Yeah, Devontae Wilder.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Not a whole lot, but he's supposed to be fighting in Saudi Arabia against this Chinese guy.
Yeah, he finished.
Yeah.
He finished. He just like Ty didn't train.
Yep.
Make excuses. He got too much armor on.
Got too much
armor on anyway. You know it's gonna walk you down.
Then he lost his last fight to Joseph Parker. He fought Joseph Parker.
Right.
He lost to him. He said, yeah, you know, his trainer came out and said, yeah, you know, he was on psychedelics or whatever. So his mind, his killer mentality wasn't there because he was doing ayahuasca or whatever.
The drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That weird stuff.
They gonna make every excuse, but he finished.
He's done.
Yeah. Once you start losing like that heavyweight, if you ain't no Mike Tyson, make a comeback, you done.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want to see you no more. That's like Gervonta Davis. If he stay out too long, don't fight for you and try to come, he gonna be rusty, not sharp. And they telling that Haney boy just keep fighting, blah blah. He's sharpening his skills, the IQ getting better. It's gonna be gonna put a fight on. You know that?
It's gonna be a hard fight for him. He probably might lose because you know Devin and his, if they fight, it depends on what weight class they fight at too. Because like if they fight at Devin can't make lightweight no more. So right. Devin fights in the weight class above at 140 pounds. Right. If Tank fights him at 140, I think Devin will beat him. Because Devin's a different fighter at 140.
Now what about the one guy? He's supposed to be the baddest. He beat somebody. I think 140. What's his name?
Who?
He beat this one guy. Let me see. He's supposed to be pretty good.
Teofimo Lopez?
No.
No.
Two black guys fought out here. And this one guy supposed to be good and got knocked out 2 or 3 times.
Yeah?
Yeah. I know you knew him.
I know him. You said they're at 140?
I think it's welterweight, junior welterweight.
Oh, you talking about Terence Crawford?
Yeah,
Earl
Crawford.
Spence? Yeah.
Spence.
Yeah.
You see that?
Of course.
Crawford put it on him,
Of course. I knew it was gonna happen too. I picked that fight to the round. Like,
yeah, man, come on now. Crawford knocked his. Then Spence want to come an excuse. You think they're gonna fight again?
No.
You know it's in his contract to fight again.
Yeah, but the rematch clause it expired already. So.
Right, but the people didn't want to see a rematch because they say he looked so bad.
Yeah, it was such a one-sided ass whooping, you know.
They didn't want that no more.
Yeah.
So do you think Crawford can beat Tank? They were talking about that fight.
Crawford versus Tank?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think Tank's gonna go that high. He's not gonna move that high up in weight. Probably stay at 135.
Who you think? You think Mayweather's can beat Crawford?
Like if he was in his prime?
I'm talking about now.
Oh no, not now. Floyd's old. He's still trained. He still stays in shape for his age and stuff, but he's not beating no Crawford now.
Floyd talking about fighting Pacquiao.
Yeah, they're gonna do a whole exhibition, right?
Man, come on. So who is the best fighter, pound for pound?
Right now?
Right now.
Either Terence Crawford or Naoya Inoue, the Japanese fighter.
Right.
Yeah, those two.
And the Japanese fighter good?
He's very good.
Can he beat Crawford?
No, they're two. You know, the two.
Oh, 2 different weights.
Yeah, because the Japanese guy fights like 122 pounds.
Oh yeah, he's light.
Yeah, he's super light, but he's really good though. Devastating boxer puncher.
Right.
Or you ever heard of Artrur Beterbiev, that Russian light heavyweight?
Now that sound. He heavyweight?
He's light heavyweight.
Light heavyweight. Is he good?
He's very good. He's 18-0, 18 knockouts. He's fighting for all the belts. He's fighting the guy that you know that guy that beat Canelo, Bivol,
yeah.
The other Russian. So they're fighting each other in June.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah, for all the belts. So like this guy Beterbiev, he's like a wrecking ball. Like he can box, he can punch, he knocks everybody out he fights. But then the guy that beat Canelo, he outboxes everybody he fights. So it's like, to me, it's like you got arguably the best knockout artist versus the best like pure boxer. So.
Well, you gotta be crafty.
Yeah.
You gotta know your fun. Now let me show you. You know why Mike Tyson lost? I'm gonna tell you why. Remember he fought Holyfield. You know why he lost?
Why he lost? I mean, I know why.
His trainer looked at tapes.
Yep.
They looked at every tape. They said, "Oh, we got it. You're gonna win this fight, Holyfield. Just stay focused." What you mean I'm gonna win? He say, stay away from Mike. You know this. Stay up on him. Don't let him hit you. Just stay up on
Like
him.
smother him, you're saying?
Smother him.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, after you smother him, don't let him hit you. The body shot, you're going to win. After 4 rounds, you're going to win. Because Tyson knocked everybody out 3-2. He never went past 4 rounds.
No.
So Tyson started breathing heavy. He wanted some gas. He was out of gas. Then Holyfield started hitting him because he always knocked out in 4 rounds. So when he went past 4 rounds, he was shot, you know?
Yeah, he was a front runner.
Yeah.
You know, he couldn't fight as hard as he did in the 7th, 8th round as he was the first 4.
He wasn't ready to go the distance.
So.
My favorite fighter was Wilfredo Benitez.
Ooh, okay.
Aaron Pryor.
Yeah, real fighters.
Remember Aaron Pryor?
Of course, Hawk Time, Ohio. 140 pounder.
Oh, yeah, 140.
Beat
was bad, huh?
Beat Arguello.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
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 What's that one that
Sugar
beat,
Ray Leonard didn't want to fight him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that one that beat that won the black bottle? What's his name?
Oh, the trainer?
Yeah.
Panama Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they Aaron Pryor wasn't no joke.
No, he wasn't. But you said Wilfred Benitez, Aaron Pryor. Who was the other one?
Marvin Hagler.
Oh, that's my dad's favorite fighter.
Marvin Hagler, man. But see, Marvin Hagler made a statement. He said, if I lose this fight to Leonard, it's fixed.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna fight again in my life. You know he never fought again? They thought they took that fight from him.
No, I know. I met Marvin once.
You think they took that fight from him?
I thought he won.
I thought that Hagler won the fight.
I thought he won.
But if it's close, they're gonna give it to Leonard.
Yeah, he was the money guy. He was the golden boy of boxing.
Yeah. And De La Hoya, you think he was that good?
Oscar?
Yeah.
I thought he was. I mean, he was like an enigma because like I feel like he actually could have been better than he was.
Yeah.
But he was still great though. He was still a 6th division champion, gold medalist. You know.
What's that other boy that's pretty good? You think he was good? His name Antonio Vargas.
Antonio Vargas?
Yeah. He got some sons that box.
Oh, you mean, I know you mean, you saw Fernando Vargas.
I mean, Fernando Vargas.
Yeah. No, Fernando was good.
Was he good?
He was solid.
Huh?
He wasn't like special, but he was solid, you know. He took too many tough fights early in his career.
But when he was a champion, he was the champion of the world.
Yeah, they burnt him out though. They burnt him out quick because
Yeah, they burned him, but he was good.
he was very good. He was fighting. He fought De La Hoya.
His son's any good?
I've seen all of his sons spar here in Vegas.
Right.
I've seen them all spar. The only one that's really good, that's like championship material, is the youngest one, Emiliano Vargas.
The real young one?
The real young one.
He's pretty good.
Yeah. The other two are just they're whatever. They're doing their thing, but
They're
not.
undefeated, ain't they?
They're all undefeated. Yeah.
Yeah, Fernando Vargas. That small one, they say pretty good, huh?
Emiliano Vargas. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
he good?
Yeah, he's good.
He what, flyweight?
No, he's a lightweight, 130.
Lightweight.
Yeah, so he's in a good weight class because a lot of guys
Think
are.
he gonna be champion?
He'll probably be champion. He's got to clean up his defense a little bit though. His defense, it's a little leaky.
Oh, okay.
But he's very good offensively. He just needs to mature a little bit.
I know Fernando Vargas, man, him and his wife. It's been nice talking to you, sir.
Oh,
Have a nice day.
It's been great talking to you, man. What was your name?
Verbal?
Verbal?
Yes.
You from Vegas or?
From Vegas, 63 years.
Oh wow. So you're
Never hear another name like that again.
Verbal from Vegas. I like that name. Vegas through and through. Yeah, I like it here, man. Every time I come back, it feels like I'm home. Don't even feel like I'm visiting anymore.
Oh, that's good.
Because that's how much I.
Good work.
All right, Verbal. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm at the Boxing Hall of Fame out here in Canada, New York. And for more great boxing content just like this video, make sure you click and subscribe right over here.